lovelies. I hope you're doing great, singers. And today I wanted to go over a couple key reasons why your high notes aren't there. And I want to give you 3 tricks alongside that with how to get better high notes, how to sing high notes full and, for lack of a better term, louder, stronger, more carry in the voice. Just being able to get up into that medium high or even those higher that higher range with real gusto and beauty and strength in the voice. And this video hopefully will help you. Okay, so I'm Jenny Lynn. I'm a voice teacher. If you're interested in working with me, go ahead and contact me through email. And also, I do online voice lessons, and you can also get my ebook, 8 Steps to Beautiful Singing. You can also purchase my music jewelry at my Etsy store at Jenny Lynn Jewelry. Okay, so let's get into it. Guys, so the first reason and remedy to better high notes, the first reason why you're not getting high notes that I'm going to address is your bottom heavy in the voice and then top low, like top unempowered is a good word. So for example, singers that are bottom heavy in the voice will not have much above, they just won't have much high range at all. They typically won't sing high notes at all. And that's because the voice needs, it's really, the proper singing technique is flipped. So you want to be soft and easy and almost whispery, almost like Luther Vandross meets like how Ariana Grande is on the bottom of her voice. Tori Kelly sings this way. Mariah Carey sings this way. They do soft, whispered, easy, not very loud bottoms. As they build into the middle range of the voice, you're going to get a little bit more volume from them, a little bit more power. And then as they go into the upper mid part of the voice, they're going to be in full power, full swing up into, for many of them, especially if they're a soprano or a tenor, beyond that, into even higher notes. And so you want to, for example, if I'm going to sing, let's pick a bottom. Let's do "I Will Always Love You." It's hard to sing the chorus. And I will always love you. In order for me to get up there with power, and I could sing that much higher. I could do that several steps higher. And higher and higher and with full power. And the only way I can do that is if I start on my bottoms, especially the beginning of the song, which typically will come in low, soft, whispery, and easy. So if I whispered, right? I'm telling you, Luther Vandross, Ariana Grande, Mariah, they all do this. Should stay. Almost whispered, really quiet. I would only be in your way. Okay. And then as I go into, up the scale a little bit in the song, I might give it a little more volume. And I wish you joy and happiness. I might give you a little more volume. And then as I get up into the high notes, I'm going to go. And I'm going to, the best way I could describe it, it's like healthy singing, healthy wailing. It's not belting. Okay. Mariah, Luther, Christina Aguilera, Ariana Grande, Whitney Houston. These singers do not belt. They sing. And they sing those high notes with power and gusto and strength. But in order to do that, the chords have to zip properly. That's another video, is zipping the chords. But without getting into it, they have to zip properly. And one of the ways to help foster zipping of the vocal cords, rather than stretching of the cords, trying to stretch up there to get high notes, thereby straining the voice, is to flip your voice. Do not be bottom heavy. Be bottom light, easy, breathy, quiet, build into the middle of the voice, and then really wail on the middle high. And if you're a soprano or a tenor, you can go even higher than that. So what ends up happening is singers that are bottom heavy just lose the top altogether. And so instead of singing, and they can't sing up there like that. So they'll go, and I wish you joy and happiness. See how bottom heavy I am? I'm almost belting. And they flip to some like falsetto, airy fairy space. I don't know. I can't even barely demo it because my vocal cords are so used to zipping now that it's hard for me to like flip. But you know what I'm talking about, you guys, when you like switch gears into like basically a little airy fairy falsetto top as you're going into the middle high and the higher registers, and people that switch gears and flip like that versus Whitney Houston, who went right for it, Kelly Clarkson, who goes right for it, Luther Vandross, that's the best part of his voice, is because they have to switch gears like that because they're bottom higher into the what I call the sweet spot of the voice. Okay, the next sort of reason and remedy for lack of high notes is lack of support in the voice. Support is super, super easy. This is the easiest part of the video. You literally just push down on your crotch like you're going to the bathroom. Okay, it's not very fancy, classy, or pretty, but that's what it is. You push down literally like you're going to the bathroom while you sing. And what happens as we go higher into the register and into those high notes, it's easy to forget that. You're so focused on singing the high notes, singing them strong and loud and clear, that you let go of your support. And when you don't support, I'll sing a line supported and then unsupported. So unsupported, someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. It's fine. It's not like I'm damaging my voice. There's nothing wrong with it. But if I push down, someday I'll wish upon me, that was me pushing down. And when you're pushing down and you're supporting the tone, you get a little apple belly. So singers sing with a little apple belly, and that's the support in the voice. When you're going up into those higher notes, I've just been listening to that Tori Amos song, something like, da, 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 da. Sorry, Tori Amos, Tori Kelly, really good singer. Da, 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 it's just okay. I have to support, like as I'm going up to that high note, I'm pushing down, like really solidly. Maybe you could call it more and more. I'm really pushing down. Singing isn't workout. It's sport, really. Like after I'm done, I literally need to like rest. I need to sit down, have something to eat, have something to drink, rest. It's physical. And the reason it's physical is because your whole body's engaged. So, you know, when you're supporting, you're pushing down, you're creating that little apple belly, and you're doing that consistently throughout the song. So you're pushing down when you breathe in, and you're pushing down while you sing. So I breathe in, and I don't take a lot of air. I just take a pretty normal amount of air. And I'm pushing down. And then I go, just okay. Right? Or if I'm singing classical, push down when I breathe in. I'm pushing. But I will say, I noticed that my students and even myself stop supporting on high notes. You have so much that you're thinking about that you just let go, and the apple belly gets let go, and then you just don't have support in the tone, you know? Support the whole time. Little apple belly the whole time. Take a breath in, push down on your crotch. The higher I go, the more I'm thinking about it. So, whether you're singing pop, jazz, classical, musical theater, it's all the same voice, same vibrato, same everything, just different nuance, different diction, different inflections, but it's all the same. It's all the same singing. Okay, so that's the second reason, lack of support. And the third reason is why high notes oftentimes get muddled or they just don't happen, is like pinching in the voice, tightness literally in the muscles of the face, and in tightness that blocks the tone. So it's like, if I'm heading up, I have nothing, nothing. I'm thinking of my throat being open. Nothing if I don't have you. That whole time I'm sort of thinking of my throat relaxed and loose and open, watching my mouth. You can see how relaxed I am. And there's nothing tight. I see a lot of people do. As soon as they, everything's good. Da, 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 da. They're moving their mouth. They're smiling. They're showing expression. And then as soon as they go up into the high notes, I see the whole face tighten up. Weird things like, the mouth going like that, and an inability to move the jaw any longer, dropping the jaw so much that it's extreme. I mean, I drop my jaw a little bit as I go higher. But I'm not to the point where I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna drop my jaw out of socket, or like just weird things that people start, just weird tensions in the face that really come out as a singer is going higher and higher into that middle high and then higher range. And it's just super unnecessary. So, I was singing today with my student. I could have danced all night, da, 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 da. I could have danced all night. If I was to transfer that to musical theater or pop, I'll finish I have nothing, Whitney. I have nothing. This is probably a little high, but nothing. Don't make me close one more door. Whatever. That sounded more musical theater because it was so high, but you guys get the concept. I can still smile, frown, be sad. Well, it doesn't matter. My face is just super movable and easy. And I'm not clenching down. I'm not straining or stretching or like lifting my neck up. So just keep your head steady. And there's other components that go into it. If you guys want to learn more, of course, check out my ebook. What's my ebook called? A Pretty Voice. 8 Steps to Beautiful Singing. And I go into much more detail than this video. This video is only pointing out a couple things. But as you're going up into the higher register, just make sure you're just calm in the face and that you're pronouncing your words normal and you're not creating any sort of strange tensions. And you can just look in the mirror, just very simply looking in the mirror as you're going up. You are beautiful, no matter what we say. The sun will always shine. I'd probably open my jaw just a little bit, but not too much more. The sun will always shine. The sun will always shine. Yeah, not too much different. Okay, guys, so hopefully this helps. Go ahead and check out my ebook for more info. Contact me personally if you want to do online voice lessons. Check out my jewelry shop on Etsy.com at Jenny Lynn Jewelry. Have a great day, guys. Bye.